Hello friends. I was running some errands and I unexpectedly came by a Goodwill, so I thought I would try to check it out before this storm breaks and it's raining on my head. So let's go. This is quite a bouquet in this vintage or antique pitcher and bowl set. They want $19.99 for that, but I do think it's a great use for these old pitcher and basin sets. They do make lovely vases. I'm going to check out these little hand-painted bowls for 99 cents. No back stamp on these, but they are super cheerful. And this basket is about as yellow can be. This is a cute little painted creamer, it looks like. No back stamp on this. I like the handle on that piece. And some other interesting things on the shelves, just looking around. I'm wondering about this plate. It has a very pretty rim. This is made by Prudence Fine China, or Prudence is maybe the pattern, I'm not sure. This is such a cute little saucer for $1.99, which is too much for it. And this is Noritake, but I don't see the matching cup. And I don't get too far with the saucer without a cup. And this blue and white willow pattern is pretty. That's Churchill, 99 cents for that bowl. This is a really pretty dish. I see these dishes with the reticulated edges sometimes. I've had a platter in this pattern. I think this is a Homer Laughlin piece. It's Castilian dinnerware made in the USA. And this is a really sweet plate for only 99 cents. It looks like a reproduction of an older pattern by Alfred Meekin. Very cute. This poor guy has led a life of hardship. Check out that massive crack, and they want $3.99 for this. But check this part out because this is fascinating. This plate was repaired with staples. It looks like Frankenstein's monster, and then it's got a big old chip. This was a Rosenthal piece. This must have been absolutely stunning in its day. This is a beautiful bowl. I love the painted flowers on this, but it has a big old chip in it. Such a bummer. And this is Stangl, so this would have been a really nice find if it hadn't been damaged. Alas, it is, so it's going back on the shelf. And here we have some more blue and white willow pattern. Very pretty. It's not selling that well for me. I have some willow pattern on my store and it's just kind of hanging out. My grandmother had these dishes. It's really funny to see them. She had this exact same pattern for years. It brings me right back to her kitchen in Orange, Connecticut. These are pretty bowls in the white and blue pattern. Just want to check those out a little bit. I can't entirely read the back stamp, but it's nothing I can't live without. This is a really interesting pattern for $39.99. This is Monticello dinnerware, and the pattern on it is so pretty, and I really like the rim as well, but it didn't really comp out in my favor, and I might even take a chance on it, if I'm honest, if I didn't already have so much china on my store. So I'm not really looking to store more china at this time, but if I were, I'd probably give this set a thought. Here's another really pretty set. Again, I like the rim. They want $29.99 for this whole set. And the maker of this is Mandarin by Syracuse China. So that's a famous maker of dinerware. I don't know if this was used for dinerware, if this was part of a different kind of collection that they did, but it's very pretty. This reminds me so much of a pattern that I just recently had on my estate sale. A little bit different, but the roses definitely remind me of it. And this is pretty. This dish is really dirty, but this is Farberware in a very pretty pattern, and they have this whole big stack. They want $24.99 for all of them. These are lovely. I absolutely love the floral pattern on these and the colors. $1.99. It looks like maybe a soup bowl or like a mug of soup. And here are the little mugs that match the set my grandmother had. Again, brings me right back. It's another little mug for 99 cents. And here's a little cup without a saucer. These are really beautiful. I love the pattern on this, the blue and the gold. This is Mikasa, and there's some plates that go with it. I really like them. They're a contender for sure. And dinner plates. I love it when there are dinner plates. The dinner plates are $1.99 each, so this one isn't listed as a set. Little damage around the rim, but I think I can live with that because the other pieces don't seem to have it. All right, and this is really great. This set is so pretty. The video doesn't do it justice. This is Mikasa Rondo, and there is a huge set of it here on the shelves. I like these etched glasses very much. Look how pretty that flower detail is. They're super dusty. They want $1.99 for these, and that's just a little too much. I'd do it for 99 cents. It's always good to have a pie plate sighting and get that out of the way. This teapot is breaking my heart. This was made by I. Godinger. They want $5.99 for it. It is lovely, but so damaged. It looks like some kind of hungry monster has been chewing on it. So it's gonna stay here. These are adorable little owls. Look at their big eyes. This was a Yankee Candle piece back in the day, and they want $5.99 for it. This is really pretty. I forget who made this. $7.99. The sell-through rate on this piece was actually dreadful. So it's staying here, alas. And I was very drawn to these pretty cups, although this one for 99 cents has a little repair. Do you see that little hairline crack? No sad friends today. But they have a few of them, and they have these little snack trays or snack plates to go with them. So these would be really charming all together. I don't feel confident about selling them. This line, I think it's NH or ND, I think it's ND, is not terribly well known to me. I have some bowls from that maker that are beautiful as well, but they've had no love on my store. Still, it's fun to look, and don't you agree? That's really pretty. Very charming, but not for me today. This swan is really interesting and definitely looks hand-painted. Let's get a closer look at this. Made in Portugal, but $11.99 is too much to resell. This is a pretty lamp. Would be nice if there were a pair. It's kind of an urn shaped, and I like the flower detail. I'm just turning it around to see if there's anything unusual on the back. It's just plain, but it's very pretty, and I want to get a better look at the plug. This looks like an older guy. I like it. Back in the day, these Etienne Agnier bags were pretty popular back where I lived, but they really aren't now and don't resell very well. I have a couple that I use just for myself, but I wouldn't dare pick them up to resell. I don't think it would be a good investment. Here's another one. It's in nice condition. I like the way it fastens, and I like the little classic A on this piece. These ladder back chairs are really nice. $9.99 for each of the chairs. There are 4 chairs. I still think that's a decent price. They seem like they're in excellent condition. I I even like the legs on these. I didn't see any kind of maker on this unless it's something stamped like on the back of the chair. Hitchcock does that sometimes, but I really like them. Okay, I picked up quite a few things and now we're gonna make our way back to the car without breaking those things. I just had a fair bit of success. Very glad I stopped by. I did not get any screaming deals. I paid up a little bit, but the comps worked out. I comped out everything, so I should be on solid ground. I think I am. I'm really excited to show you what I bought, but let's get home first. I am so excited to show you my haul from Goodwill the other day. And you know, it just goes to show I had just finished editing a video about some disappointing thrifting I had done. And then a few days later, I went to Goodwill and just happened to hit it at the right time and got lots of great finds. So let me show you what I got. Okay, the first thing I found, I think this was the first thing I found, was this very pretty mug. You can see it's got this really nice floral design all around it. And I can't show you the back stamp because the sticker's on. Oh wait, this isn't one of those stickers that hangs on for dear life. Okay, so this is RB Bernarda, Portugal. Here is the back stamp on this. So I was able to find this brand on eBay. It wasn't super prevalent, but I could find it. And so I decided to take a chance on it. So I ended up finding 5 of these mugs and then 5 saucers that go with them. And the saucers are also really, really beautiful. Now, again, I took a little bit of a chance on this for 2 reasons. One, it wasn't a super well-known maker to me, and the sell-through was okay. It wasn't phenomenal, but there also weren't a lot of pieces on eBay. So it's hard to say how this is gonna do. The second thing is that the saucers were 99 cents and the cups were $1.99, so $3 a piece, which I don't know for this. But it is so, so beautiful that I just could not leave it behind. So let me show you 2 together so you can get the effect. Imagine these on your table, and this would be fantastic, I think, if you wanted to do like a soup bowl. This could be really, really pretty and would make a nice table setting. So I picked up, as I said, 5 of those, and I was really excited to get them because I thought they were beautiful. How will they do in my store? It's too early to say. Check this out. So you can see this is cream, the navy rim, and then the outmost rim is gold. So it's very, very pretty. And this looked to me a lot like Lenox, but actually this is Mikasa. So I was very surprised by that. Although I do know Mikasa makes some very elegant pieces. This particular plate has some marks around the rim, but that's not true of all of them. So let me make some room here. Okay, so there's this one. Here's another one that's in better condition. You can see this one doesn't have the same wear marks around the rim. And there are 4 of these. So a total of 4 dinner plates for $1.99 each. I thought they were just really, really elegant. And there were only 2 salad plates, but I grabbed them both. And they were also $1.99 each. And then I bought 4 teacups and saucers. The teacups were 99 cents, the saucers were $1.99. Now, I don't understand why Goodwill or any store would price the teacups and the saucers separately. They go together, they're a set. Imagine it's to just squeak out every last dollar, right? So $1.99 and 99 cents equals about $3. I minded that less for these than for the others only because Mikasa is a little bit more known to me as a manufacturer. So here are the other two, and these are all in very nice condition. I think they're very simple and elegant. And of course, all of this will be going on my eBay store. Okay, the next thing I found really surprised me, and I'm gonna have to show it to you in its entirety, but I'll hold up one piece just as an introduction. So I paid $39.99 for an entire set in this pattern. This is Mikasa Rondo. This had a really good selling history. In fact, somebody had just sold the whole set for over $300, and my set has more pieces in it. So it's really in beautiful condition. I don't know if you can really see, there are no utensil marks or scratches or dings or anything with these. And there's a lot of pieces. So let me show those to you. So here are the stacks of plates and bowls in the platter I just showed you. And here is a little tea set. Although there were no cups and saucers, there is obviously a teapot and a covered sugar and creamer and another little pitcher. And here is the platter I showed you before. And then there's a whole big stack of bowls, a big stack of salad or luncheon plates, quite a few pieces there. And then here are the dinner plates. Again, really big stack. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 settings. And then here we have, oh gosh, these are teacups, but no saucers. I hate it when I get teacups and no saucers. I wonder if the saucers will turn up later. Oh brother, I should probably go back. Oh well, I was thinking those were berry bowls. Anyway, it doesn't matter because it was a full set. I couldn't break it up. And here it is, $39.99. So a lot of pieces. I'm really pleased with that find. And all of this is gonna get listed on my eBay store. Okay, I am silly. Look at what I found. These are the mugs, the little cups to match the saucers. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even remember. You know, the person at Goodwill actually kindly packed them for me, so I didn't remember doing it, and they landed in a different box. Phew. So I do have the complete set, and look how cute that is with the little pattern inside. So yes, phew. Now I don't have saucers that don't have teacups. That's a good thing. Here's a better look at these beautiful cups and saucers. Again, I think these are best used as soup bowls, but I do think they're really beautiful. I know we use soup bowls in this house a lot, especially in the winter. And I'm looking for, I had a back stamp for you that was showing somewhere. Oops. Okay, here's a really good look at the back stamp. RB Bernarda, Portugal. So as I said, not a brand I'm familiar with, but I did think these were pretty, and I think they were a total of $12-ish. So I was willing to give them a try. I didn't mention too, I had 25% off. I had a coupon with me, so that really helped offset the price of some of this stuff. Oh, and let me show you a better view of the back stamp on these Mikasa pieces. That's what that looks like. And then I'll show you the rest. Here is a close-up of the other Mikasa set. You can see how beautiful and elegant these pieces are. And here is the back stamp for this. And you can hear Wilson panting in the background. So it definitely worked in my favor that I happened to stop by the Plainville Goodwill. I hadn't been there in a long time. It was fun to go to a Goodwill I hadn't been to in a while, and I'm really happy with all of my purchases. Now, of course, the fun begins because I will wash all of them, and then they'll all come up to the second floor where I will take pictures of all of these items and then list everything, and then they get stored on the third floor in bins until they sell. And at that time, I'll bring them all down to the basement for Eric to wrap, and then we'll ship them. So they will really kind of travel the whole house. And it seems like a kind of circuitous system, and it is, but it works for now. Well, all I have to say is, wow. I think this Mikasa set looks like jewels on this table. It is stunning and dramatic. And as always, I would not normally have a tea set and teacups with the dinner serving pieces all at the same time, but I just laid everything out so you could see how beautiful it looks all together. And in this case, I would have picked a different floral arrangement. I would probably pick a different tablecloth, something maybe a little bit more modern, but I think this set is gorgeous. And I think you really get such a better sense of things when you lay out a table with the china that you picked out. It really gives you such a better idea of what it will all look like. There it is, that's better. I absolutely love this set. And I hope somebody else does who finds it on my eBay store. Here's a close-up of the tea set just so you can see that. I will probably end up listing that separately. And everything here is in beautiful condition. There is one teacup that is chipped, but none of the pieces on this table are. I actually didn't use everything. I have a few pieces left because I just didn't want to use them all. And I have a couple of pieces that are still in the sink soaking the tags off. There were 2 pieces that had tags on them. So not bad, not bad at all. I thought I would share this very cute clip of Indy resting on an Amazon box. And no, he's not a paid brand ambassador for Amazon, although he could be. And here's Iris just hanging out, wondering why I'm recording her brother. Wilson can be hard to photograph. He tends to be a shy guy, but he's looking up for us a little bit. There he is. And I thought I would share this cute picture of Licorice. She loves to lie on the bed with me. It's one of her favorite places to be. And so this is what we look like in the morning when I'm having a little coffee watching YouTube with my best girl next to me. I thought I would show you this one visual that sums up our life these days pretty well, and that is we have been shipping fools. And by we, I mean Eric. Eric really does the shipping around here. He ships his own stuff from eBay and then takes care of all the stuff on my store. And I have to say, after a little slump in sales around the 4th of July and throughout the month of July, things have really picked up quite a bit, which is excellent. So my merchandise is really moving, and that's awesome, but of course it does mean more shipping, more boxes, more packaging, more trips to the post office, and all that work definitely keeps us on our toes around here. I hope the sales continue to grow in the way that they have, and I've been told that as the weather gets a little bit colder and the days get a little bit shorter, eBay tends to generally do even better. So my fingers are crossed that that's the case. You know, sometimes with eBay, I have a great sales day or week and things are flying, and then sometimes things are a little bit quieter and I go, oh no, will anything ever sell again? And then I get a bunch of sales. It really ebbs and flows. And I'm trying to adjust myself to a pace that I can't tremendously control. And Eric keeps telling me to look at the big picture, and the big picture is positive for sure. I just wanted to share this article. This is my father-in-law in his store. This was in 2009, and the store is where he loves to be best. He hasn't been there in some time because he's been suffering from some health challenges, and he is getting better. But I just wanted to take a minute to thank everyone who was so kind to send me a message saying they hope he's feeling better and doing okay. I can't tell you how much that means to me. It has been hard seeing him down and out. He is such an active, busy guy. He just turned 87 and he functions like a much younger man for the most part. And I think it's because he's so active and vibrant that this bout of illness has been just really tough on him. He's not used to being sedentary. He's not used to just kind of keeping quiet. And he's very eager to get back on his feet and back in his routine. And I think he's very, very close now, fingers crossed. And Eric has been an excellent son, taking such good care of him. I support Eric, of course. Eric's sister has come down from Norwich. His niece has helped out. So his dad is in good hands, and I really hope he'll be back to his beloved store before you know it. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this quick thrift that I did. It was a quick one, but a mighty one. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. Bye for now.